Hello and welcome to Kayfabe News. I'm flippin' Marx. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and here are tonight's stories. Wedding bells are ringing for a WWE couple. A wrestler turned politician denies scandalous accusations. Wrestling video games come under fire, and you won't believe where Paige got a tattoo. And we've got the photos to prove it. First up tonight, former wrestler and small-town mayor Kane Glenn Jacobs is denying accusations that he had an indecent relationship with a woman identified only as K-Vic or KTV. The former dentist turned pyromaniac turned corporate lackey turned pyromaniac again turned mayor denies any wrongdoing with a deceased cheerleader. With more, here's reporter Heels faces outside the courthouse. Heels, thank you, Phil, thank you. It's flipping. Thank you very much, flipping. Anyway, as of right now, it's important to note that the allegations are unproven after they were leveled by a former co-worker of Jacobs, identified only as H. Hurst H. Jacobs called the allegations inflammatory, much like Jim Ross after being doused with lighter fluid. I would assume the worrying thing about this is that it's not the first time Jacobs has found himself in a situation like this. Correct? Yes, flippin', that is right, that is correct. Jacobs has been accused of wrongdoing before. For example, a few years ago, he repeatedly denied rumors that he once electrocuted a man's scrotal region with jumper cables. There was the mysterious fire at the funeral home where he grew up, but Jacobs has always said investigators should turn their attention to his estranged half-brother. We will have more of this in the coming days. Thanks, Heels. You mark. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, nothing. I thought your headset was off. No, I can still hear you. I'm still here, still out in the field. I realize that, no. We're trying to do the news, Heels. Okay? We're trying to do the news. Good luck. You did. Okay, good luck. Let's move on. In happier news, wedding bells are ringing today after WWE star Becky Lynch drugged, abducted, and married Seth Rollins at a Las Vegas drive-thru chapel. The elopement is part of a time-honored tradition in world wrestling entertainment whereby the man in a relationship slips sedatives into his, or in this case her, partner's drink and whisks their love away in a convertible for involuntary nuptials. The wedding and lynch of Rollins was officiated by ordained minister and registered doctor of style named Reverend Slick and was witnessed by Rollins' brother Henry and Lynch's sister Claire. Following a brief but intense period of vomiting due to the sedatives, Rollins was said to be happy but confused about his entry into married life. Lynch then carried Rollins across the threshold of their new home, where they were reportedly up all night, consummating the marriage in creatively aerobatic ways that, admit it, you are now daydreaming about. In other news, video games are once again the subject of intense debate. Concerned parents and politicians are sounding the alarm that pro wrestling video games inspire impressionable youths to carry out their own acts of implausibly theatric make-believe violence. WWE Hall of Famer and US President Donald Trump tweeted today that unless wrestling video games are regulated, we will soon see hurricane runners in schools and shooting star splashes in our places of business. Trump added, sad. The debate over whether the make-believe violence of wrestling games inspire real-life make-believe violence has gone on for decades, despite study after study showing no correlation, aside from a small increase in public crotch chopping. In one landmark study, however, scientists did demonstrate that lowering one's singlet strap does indeed make that person more powerful. And that's why you should always wear a singlet. And finally, in tonight's Kayfabe countout, you are not going to believe where WWE star Paige got her most recent tattoo. You ready for this, guys? It was Cleveland. How about that? And that was another episode of Kayfabe News. Thank you for joining me, and remember to subscribe. And for more hard-hitting journalism like this, head on over to kayfabenews.com. And remember, it's not fake news, it's unreal.